used to think that if I did more, if I worked harder, if I was just always constantly busy and productive, that I would achieve more success in my life, that I would have more money, I would have better relationships, that my business would thrive more. I even thought this when I was working in the fitness industry, like my career will be better if I'm always busy. And if that's you and you have been trying, like I know you are watching this because you're a high achieving, driven woman. You're ambitious. You have big goals for your life, in your career or your business. You know, you are ready for that money, that paycheck, the money in your bank account where you can go and online shop, fill up a card, and then click checkout with express shipping, and you're not even fussed. You're not even phased. You're so ready for the relationships where it's like, you know what? I trust all of my relationships. I trust in my romantic relationship. I'm also not feeling drained and coming back from a lunch with a friend and having to sit in my car and scroll on TikTok for an hour to decompress. Like, you're actually enjoying your relationships. I know this is what you desire and what you're trying to work on in yourself. This is why we do this work, right? We work on ourselves and we're becoming a magnet for the things I desire, but you're feeling like it's an uphill struggle. You're feeling like you need to do more and work more. And something that I share with my clients that I myself have worked on over the past few years is my self-concept. What is my identity? Who am I really? Because is the woman that I am currently operating and acting out, is that actually who would have the things that I desire? Is that actually who would be creating that income, that would have that business, that would be in those relationships? And I gotta be honest with you, and maybe this is for you to be honest with yourself too, is like, for the start, it wasn't. I was like doing all this work, you know, reading the books, listening to the podcast, like binging on YouTube, like all of these self-help, like self-worth, self-love, like trying to set up my morning routine, and it felt like nothing was working. I was doing more and more and more, but it was really who I was stepping into. Like, who every moment of the day, who was I consciously creating? Not who was I subconsciously just going through the motions. And by the way, I'm Jess. I'm a female mindset and business mentor. I've been mentoring women for almost a decade now. And I talk more about this on my podcast, the Jessica Pinili Podcast. But I spent years and years and years just going through the motions of life, like getting dopamine hits from the content I was consuming and thinking, this is really great, I'm doing something, but I wasn't. I actually wasn't consciously every single day, like, who am I showing up as? And that's what I want you to ask yourself.